This is the brand new LG OLED Evo G4 4K TV, which LG were kind enough to send over and sponsor this first look video, where they were keen to showcase the main differences between this newer G4 to the outgoing G3, and all the advancements that have been made over the last 11 years in the OLED TV game.
Both TVs are fantastic, but what's new with the newer G4, and why should you upgrade?
Well, the first thing is the processor. Inside the G4, you have the much improved Alpha 11 AI processor to the Alpha 9 on the G3. But why is that important? Well, firstly, it proves that LG again have the ability to produce their own in-house chipsets, which is no mean feat. But secondly, this new chip has some key upgrades. Number one, it enables the G4 to have a 30% increase in processing speeds. Number two, a 70% improvement in graphic performance. And number three, and crucially, better AI upscaling, making images look far sharper and more detailed, and you have a boost in audio quality too. The G4 has a big new feature called Brightness Booster Max, which delivers 150% higher peak brightness, and there is a new 144Hz mode with VRR for high refresh rate PC gaming, and all inside this beautiful bezel-less ultra-thin one-wall design.
There's a near zero gap here for a seamless wall integration, and of course being OLED means it's super thin, so it can be completely flush to the wall almost, just like a painting, which is the way I would personally have it in my space, even if you can mount it on a stand as well.
If you are going to be using this TV with a gaming console or gaming PC, you will be connecting via one of the 4 HDMI 2.1 ports on the back, one of which that has eARC support. So you can connect it to a soundbar, for example, like the one I have here, which is the USG 10TY, also sent over by LG, and perfectly designed to go with the G series TVs. This is top tier when it comes to soundbars, with Dolby Atmos and DTS:X projected by a 420 watt 3.1 channel surround sound system and subwoofer. You can also, if paired with a compatible LG TV like this G4, use a mode called WOW Orchestra. This engages the speakers from not only the soundbar, but also the TV as well, so they can work in tandem together. And this helps to create an expanded soundstage with a new level of depth and power. It's seriously impressive. You also have an Ethernet port, 3 USB Type-A's, an optical, antennas, and IR blaster connector too.
So the soundbar is really here in case you wanted to take your audio game to a whole new level, but even without the soundbar, just with the audio coming directly from the TV, the sound is pretty decent, thanks in large to the AI Sound Pro feature.
Voice mastering can extract voice signals separately from the rest of the sound mix for greater speech clarity. The audio is seriously impressive for a TV so thin. And that's not the end of the AI involvement here, which, like it seems with all tech in 2024, is in abundance. You have the similarly named AI Picture Pro, which includes AI Super Upscaling, which fine-tunes images with AI Noise Reduction and AI Super Resolution to help really elevate your picture quality. You also have AI Director Processing, which helps to more accurately portray the director's intentions when it comes to things like color grading. And you have an AI Concierge, which enables suggestions and tips to help you on your way to the content you love. And if you fancy yourself as a little bit of a professional, you can select the dynamic tone mapping option, which gives you full brightness control for HDR content. And the G4 can use AI to dynamically adjust that tone mapping.
I don't necessarily feel a lot of the AI features make for a night and day difference from the previous G3 in terms of image quality, but in those fine areas where those subtle changes can be noticed, it certainly does enhance your overall experience.
And little things like AI chatbot might come in handy if you have a little query. You might be quicker actually just using the TV. Great if you're not that tech savvy. Side by side, the main advantages image-wise over the G3 that I can see is especially apparent in peak brightness, in particular the highlights. HDR seems more impressive and images just look that little bit sharper and more vivid. They really do pop. One area that the difference is negligible is software and their WebOS platform. Now, there are only a certain few ways of actually navigating a TV from the different brands, But if you like WebOS and you're used to it, you've had an LG TV before, then kind of it ain't really broke. Crack on. You know what to do, you know where you're going, there's no real break-in period.
And it all comes together in a really snappy and easy to use interface, controllable with this remote here. Does the job. It's got a few helpful shortcut buttons on the bottom here, but after using the M3 one, the G4's remote just feels like a bit of an afterthought. I think all of the LG TVs should ship with this now. I think this is the way to go. It feels much more premium.
There are a lot of positives here though. The G4 being OLED of course means that its over 8 million pixels are self-lit. Blacks are infinite, and due to the now brighter panel too, the contrast ratio is off the chart. Colours are vibrant yet accurate, and the anti-glare coating is great for minimalising reflections, great for things like gaming in darker environments with lights on in the room, which I might add is amazing on this 65-inch OLED screen. Seriously low response times, 144Hz refresh rate with VRR for powerful PCs, or up to 120Hz for gaming consoles if the game is compatible. And one great thing is when you turn on your console of choice, then the TV will automatically go into the game mode, which reduces background processes to help fully optimize the system. And you can customize it further using the special game optimizer feature. It really is one of the best TVs money can buy for gaming. Now, one negative that some people talk about when it comes to OLED TVs is burn-in. But this worry for me was negated in two main ways. Firstly, I would never leave my TV on like this for months or years on end, 24 hours a day with a static image. If you did, then sure, over a long time, you may come into some possible issues. But for normal use, I can guarantee you will not have any problems. And LG actually have their own guarantee in the form of a warranty. So you don't just have to take my word for it for your own peace of mind. I personally have never had problems with burn-in on any of my LG TVs, and I've had quite a few. And on top of that, the G4 itself has its own safety processes and recommendations to help avoid this further and maintain peak panel performance years into the future. Easy to unbox and mount, provided you have another pair of hands to help you lift. It looks fantastic. Screen image quality is incredible, and it's kind of kept features that have worked well on previous G series TVs and just kind of added a few new ones that just take it to the next level. Really top TV. Link below if you want more information, and comment below if you've got any questions and I will try my best to answer them. Follow my other social channels, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, etc. for short form content on the LG G4. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, and check out some of my other videos that I think you might like as well. My name's Adam, you've been the best as always. I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. Say ASBYT, peace out.